Well, hey everybody, I'm in Southampton. We're going on a tour of the Fred Olsen Braemar. So follow me and we'll go through and have a look at the ship.
Oh, okay. Well, she's such a great Oh, good. I'm pleased.
Well, hello from aboard the Braemar from Fred Olsen Cruise Line. We are in one of the cabins on the ship. So I'll just show you the room. So here is the two beds put together to make a queen. We have two portholes. It's quite lovely. They've got the portholes there. They are quite big, but that classic ship feel with the portholes. Reflection of me in the mirror there. You can see the really well appointed vanity area here. There is passenger information, hair dryer, tea and coffee making facilities, and a writing desk as well. You can also see that the room has a chair, space for seating, lots of lighting. It's very bright, and if we just open the door here, you can have a look at the bathroom. So it's vacuum flush, quite a reasonable space, and a shower facility here.
We're chartering a river
So this is the inside cabin. This is a twin. So there's the two beds. And when we come back around this way, you can see the amenities here again. Writing desk there. It's very light. Actually, the rooms feel really big for a ship of this size too, which is very impressive. And again, into the bathroom. And so this is one of the cabins here with the new carpet. The ship goes into dry dock later and will be refreshed, but they've started with recarpeting already. And from the onboard perception, it just lifts the room. It becomes a bit lighter and a bit brighter. So let me know what you think of the new carpets in the comments, and we'll continue the tour. So now we're on deck 2. Each deck has a different colour scheme on board the ship, and so this one has the red carpets. And this is a standard twin outside, and just so you can see again with the two portholes, but they're pretty big, so it brings in quite a lot of natural light. My preference is probably for the lighter colour scheme on deck 3, but this is very traditional in its feel. And again, you can just see some of the amenities there. PowerPoint wise, there is both UK and European PowerPoints, but you can also see, actually, that is European and American, sorry, not UK. So perhaps you might need to bring a converter if you are from the UK. And another view here of the bathroom. The little sink and vanity isn't as pink in real life as it looks in the video. And then we come back outside, back into the corridor. Traditional Fred Olsen carpeting. And here we have a single cabin. So Fred Olsen caters for single travellers. And the single cabin has two portholes as well. So the ship has an awful lot of artwork on board, and I'm told that the paintings are all part of the owner's collection. And so that's pretty remarkable and really nice that they have made that effort to have the historical element on board the Braemar. So now we're on deck 4, and the cabins are the same size as deck 2 and deck 3, but the difference is that you now get the picture window, which is considerably larger than the portholes. Doesn't have quite the same nautical feel, but it lets a lot of light in, and it's actually really nice to have that view. So this is a Thistle Restaurant. So there's a buffet option for breakfast and lunch, and then dinner is a la carte. And we can just see around towards the back, a view over the stern, and lots of natural light in here. And then here on main deck they have this open area. They do a lawn bowls event and people stand around the balcony of the different decks and watch.
Between the sets of the other entertainers if they're in here.
This is the Coral Club. It's the lounge at the aft end of the ship. This is the smaller of the two main lounges on the ship.
It's down a little bit. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it?
So they have live entertainment in the evenings and quite often a supplementary show to allow all the passengers to enjoy live entertainment on the ship.
And then they'll also have quizzes in here during the day. I think we have 3 quizzes. One about 10 o'clock. One in the afternoon, and one at 9.
So here's the shops on board the ship. So it's tax-free shopping. Closed today because we're in port, but you can just get an idea as to the selection in there. And then when we turn around here, it's the shore excursions office. And here's the...
Welcome on board!
Oh, thank you very much.
Hello,
Everyone should book a Fred Olsen cruise.
Working hard, but it's very good.
So here's the Bookmark Cafe, and this has caught my eye. Looks very, very tempting. But wait, there's more. And so this is the library on the Braemar. And it has quite a good selection here of different books. I am very tempted to send them a copy of our book, The Evolution of the Transatlantic Liner, because they have a lot of people who sail on board who are interested in ships. And they also have an enrichment program with guest lecturers and entertainers. This is the Neptune Lounge. It's the main showroom on the ship, and it's where the evening entertainment and also the lectures are held. And it's interesting here that there's the view out the front of the ship. So now we're on deck 6, higher up in the ship, and you can see this is the cabins in deck 6, a little bit of a different decor. So different bedspreads. Similar layout though, it's quite uniform throughout the ship. And again we go into the bathroom there. Same setup, shower and sink. And this is the bathroom in the new part of the ship, the new cabin. So it's got a different sink. Similar layout but slightly updated version, so it's got some different fittings on the lights and a slightly different wall covering in the shower. And this is a wheelchair adapted cabin. Now Fred Olsen is very quick to stress that it's not a wheelchair accessible cabin, but rather it's a wheelchair adapted cabin, so they've made some alterations to it to allow wheelchair users to access it. Those changes are that the door has been widened, and of course there's quite a big room to allow for that wheelchair space, and there's a ramp leading into the bathroom which has been redone as a wet room to allow for easier access. So it's not of the same standard as a fully wheelchair accessible cabin, but they are quite popular with people who want to travel in this particular type of cabin because of the extra space available. And here we have the Palms Cafe. So this is the ship's buffet restaurant. It's an open seating, and it is very popular with passengers with the buffet service. And during the voyages they'll have various theme nights, so you might have a Asian inspired evening for example, and there'll be food to match the speciality. Now we're on the ship during a stay in Southampton, so there's no food out to show you, but you can imagine with all the big windows and help yourself kind of feel about the restaurant, it's pretty popular. And real wooden floors, which is quite nice too. So we're on deck 7 now, and this is another style on board. This is a balcony cabin. You can see out through the curtains there. Come back around. Lots of glass in this one. There is a mirrored ceiling and big mirrors. Hello. On the wall there. So now we're getting towards the suites, and this is one of the bigger cabins on board. Not the biggest, we're yet to get there, but you can see very spacious, huge amount of space here. Bathroom through that door there, and the bed, and then a very large balcony. Ooh, low head height though. But very nice balcony there. And coming back through, fresh fruit for arrival, lots of storage space, and the writing desk. Very well appointed. So now we're in another cabin a little bit further forward, and this one's quite striking because of its marble bathroom. And we'll come through here, you can see the bed. Back through to the lounge area, there's the balcony through there. And some welcome drinks and nibbles, and our little desk over here where the fridge is. And this is 7043 and 7046. This is 7038. This is one of the suites in the newer area of the ship, the bit that was added on when she was lengthened. So you can see another seating area, fresh fruit for a welcome arrival, the balcony out the window, and over there to the writing desk and the storage space. But this one here also has a different style of bathroom to the others. So you've got a bath in here, a shower over bath there, twin sinks, and the toilet is behind the frosted glass door. And it's interesting also that the ship has quite a unique deck layout, so there's a lot of curved corridors, and you know, they're not straight decks, so it's quite interesting to walk around the ship. So this is 7031. It's another one of the new section cabins. Very spacious and lots of storage space. And this one also has the new style of bathroom, which is behind the door there. So here we have the entrance to the observatory. This is the new part of the ship that was added on top of the vessel. And of course when I say new, I mean it's just newer than the rest of the vessel, because it's almost 10 years since her major refit works. Here we have our way down the corridor and into the observatory, which is the forward-facing lounge.
So this is where we'll have, so we have a cocktail pianist playing up here at certain times throughout the day, and at least once, sometimes twice a cruise, depending on the itinerary. This is where we'll have traditional afternoon tea. That's at an extra cost, that's $7.95 per person. But it's white glove service, it's very nice. Speciality teas, delicious cakes, delicious scones. And also we can, we do a package where guests can renew their wedding vows, and that takes place up here. We did one we did one yesterday actually, it was lovely.
Thank you. So this is on the top deck of the Braemar. If you can hear me, because it's a bit windy, but you've got a really good view, and it actually seems very high from up here as you look down onto the bow. This is the Grampian Restaurant. It's on the top of the ship, has very big windows, lots of natural light for the daytime dining, open seating for breakfast and lunch, and assigned seating at dinner time. Here's the aft end of the dining room. Big portholes and windows facing over the stern of the ship. And so that ends my tour of the Braemar, a really lovely ship. I'd like to say a big thank you to the team at Fred Olsen for getting me on board, and it was really great to spend the morning on the ship. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more tours of ocean liners and cruise ships, and also aviation videos. And as always, please leave me a comment in the comment section below to let me know what you thought.